Healthy cake in 5 minutes, without sugar and without flour. I am going to start here by cutting my apple. I'm going to remove the core of the apple. I am going to cut it like this, in this way. I am using a very ripe apple here. I am going to prepare a cake that is very simple and easy to make. I am going to cut this apple into small pieces to make it easier when blending it in my blender. Now I am going to take it and transfer it to the blender. Next, I'm going to add 1 full cup of milk. I am also going to add 2 eggs and blend them very well. Here I have already blended these ingredients very well. They turned out very homogeneous. Now I'm going to leave this aside for 1 minute to continue with the recipe. Here I have 2 very ripe bananas, preferably sweeter ones. I am going to mash these bananas well here with the help of a fork. My banana is already well mashed. Now I'm going to place it inside the blender. All of this mashed banana, taking advantage of every part. If you want to make a larger cake, you can increase the quantity of the ingredients without any problem. I placed the banana. I'm going to close it and blend just to mix it very well. Everything has already been blended very well, forming a uniform cream. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of raisins. Look how delicious this is going to be, naturally very sweet. I am going to close it and blend again to integrate the raisins. Everything has already been blended very well. It turned out very creamy. Now I am going to transfer this mixture into this bowl. I am going to add 1 cup of rolled oats here. I am using thick rolled oats, but you can use whichever kind you have at home without a problem. And this mixture is done very well like this, with a spatula. There is no need to grind it, just mix it lightly. Here the oats are already well mixed. Now I'm going to add a little cinnamon to help enhance the flavor. And I am also going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And I'm going to mix gently until the cinnamon completely disappears. And the baking powder is well integrated into the batter so that it ferments evenly during baking. And here it has already been mixed very well. The batter has this texture. Now I'm going to transfer it into this pan, greased only with a little butter, to avoid the risk of it sticking to the pan after baking. If you prefer, you can also use the rolled oats themselves. To sprinkle in the pan and give it a different finish. This pan has no problem and is well filled. After baking, it will naturally go down a little. Now you just need to take it to the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. And here my cake is already baked. It is very fluffy and golden. Now you just need to remove it carefully from the pan. And look how delicious this cake is. Very appetizing. And now you just need to cut it into the thickness you prefer. These pieces of apple make the cake even moister. The oats give it an incredible flavor and a special texture. And you can also make it in the air fryer, which turns out super good. Or even make it in the skillet, which is equally delicious. And now you just have to enjoy this cake made in just a few minutes, which turns out amazing.